What is going on, guys? It's Joseph here today, and today I am going to be talking about something important today. As you can see, as you know, well, right now you're looking at my 3 tins. These tins are from the Pokemon Trading Card game. I used to play this game, I kind of still do, but I am now playing this game called Yu-Gi-Oh! And this game is actually, pretty simple. You make a deck about 40 cards, 40 monsters and support cards, and basically you use your monsters and support cards in order to deplete your opponent's life points to 0 or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you something. If you're already a Yu-Gi-Oh fan or something like that, sorry. If you're already a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you might know that there's something called the Duel Disk. If you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan and you're new to this channel or new to this video, consider subscribing. I make a lot of cool stuff. So basically, the Duel Disk is basically a sort of wrist device that basically duelists use in order to duel. Of course, us, we don't use it, you see? This is Yugimoto or Yami Yugi, as you can see, and that is a duel disc right there. You see, what he's holding right there is actually a duel disc. That duel disc is holding his deck, that's the graveyard right there, and then the field and spell and trap zones are right there. Pretty simple, right? So basically, it just holds his monsters, his spells and traps, and then his discard pile or something like that. I don't know. And it also shows the life points. Of course, in my dual disc, I made it so that it actually looks really nice, but it can't show the counter, of course. But anyways, the life point counter, anyways. But anyways, let's go ahead and show it. Ready? I am going to show you with the stand and everything. And as you can see right now, this right here is my attempt on making a perfect Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Disk. This Duel Disk, I made it myself. It took about, I don't know, 3 days or something in order to come up with the ideas. Building it took about an hour or so. But it looks really nice. It's mainly just bulky pieces that I just found in my small compartment of only Legos, because I basically don't have any Legos and I still am able to build this. I don't know, it's really weird, but anyways, I really like the Duel Disk, and I like the sort of I don't know, the design, because look, I'll be showing you all the specs later, but I'll be showing you how it looks like right now. I mean, it's a pretty simple yet complicated build that I did. So, how about we just show it to you? So, right here, the specs, I will show you it all. Right here, this is the deck slot. It holds about, I don't know, 40 cards if they're unsleeved. I don't know, 50 cards if they're unsleeved. And I haven't tested it out yet, but it holds about 40 cards sleeved or around there. So it's pretty nice. And basically, this small little piece right here actually locks it in so that it prevents the cards from coming out. So it looks really nice. Right here, in the front and back, there is a graveyard slot. So basically, these graveyard slots, they basically are just supposed to, they're just supposed to send cards from your hand or field to the graveyard. Just send them in there or send them out there. Of course, it's pretty simple. And then how you set cards, because this is also a spell and trap zone. You might be asking, why am I placing the spell and trap zone in the graveyard? Because you're sending cards to the graveyard. Actually, that's wrong. And my card actually says so. Because, here I'll tell you. This, when you place it like this, it actually prevents it from going in all the way. That way, you know that there's a card right there set face down, or when you've activated a continuous spell or a monster in your pendulum zone. So, not bad. Now, you send cards to the graveyard horizontally like this, and then you just place them in right there. I don't want to show you it like that, so basically, let's go into the third spec on this. This, as you know, is something really big, actually. You might be asking, what is this? Because this is so weird. This is the extra deck slot. You might be asking, wait, what? There's an extra deck slot in here? Yes, I actually got the idea from the Arc 5 series. So basically, I just thought of like some sort of like design from Arc 5. So basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, they had some sort of futuristic dual disc. Of course, you're supposed to draw like this in this dual disc. And it looks really nice as well. So it's pretty weird drawing like this, but I actually like it like that. So yeah, it's not really that bad. Then the graveyard, of course, from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 series of the Standard Dimension Dual Disc, if you guys know about it. Then here's the extra deck slot from, of course, from an idea from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Dual Discs. So, right now, I'm going to show you an even better thing. So, basically, before I show you it, I'll show you how everything works, actually. So basically, right here, if I start taking out these small little pieces right here, as you can see, this is the entire part where the graveyard and the extra deck slot are basically shown. So it's a pretty simple sort of idea. When you place cards in here, they basically go down here, and then they just stay here. Of course, it's pretty simple as well. So basically, you just place cards in here like that, and then they just stay here, there. No big problem with that. So, if you want to take it all out, or like take cards from the graveyard and like play them again, you just basically take this out, and there's a bunch of studs to prevent you from like, for your cards to touch or anything, because the card barely touches the sides of the field. So basically, it's pretty simple. Now this part, you basically take it off. Just remember that you have to be cautious with this part, because this part is actually what holds the dual discs together, as you can see. And that's pretty dangerous. So then you just take the card that you want out, and then just place this back in, because that's the support, and then that's it. That's all you have to do. You just have to place back your other pieces, and then that's it. That's basically it for the graveyard. That's just the mechanics. I basically placed these tiles here. Just 1 second. And after upgrading the support, where was I? Oh yeah, so basically the tiles right here actually support the card for sliding out. So basically right here in the deck slot, there's a bunch of tiles in there, and basically when you place cards or when you try to draw a card, it's so smooth. No joke. It's so smooth. And then you just lock it in and no cards can get out. So it's pretty interesting. Now let's get on to the extra deck slot. So basically right here, it's a pretty simple sort of thing. I'm going to take this out to show you what's happening. So right here, this is the entire extra deck slot. It looks pretty big, but that's what fits a card, actually, no joke. And I actually wanted to have free space, that way it can just move around and stuff, and not hit the wall that much times, and especially when you have like sleeved up cards or something, and you don't really want them to get damaged or something. So yeah, you basically, right here, there's an entire tile slot right here. I don't want to fill the entire thing in, because you only need to have the support on, because that's the only thing that lets it slide in and out. So it's pretty simple, and I just put tiles here, mainly because I just don't want them to like be on this sort of rigid Lego blocks and just like start breaking and stuff. I don't really want that to happen. So, I'm going to show you how it actually works. So basically, if you place this in and then place this small part in, as you can see, there's a little bit of like space in here. That way, there is a small space right here for the tile. So, when this gets pulled out, this thing prevents the extra deck slot from going all the way out. So yeah, it prevents it. You can like pull it out or something. It won't work or anything. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. So yeah, you'll just place it back in, then place these back in, of course, because you don't really want to do anything really bad to it. Let me just place all of them in. And then you just place the other ones in. Just be careful because there's a small slot on here. You might have to take the entire top of the thing out. That way it doesn't break or anything. But here, can you just excuse me a little bit? Okay, I'm done fixing it, and basically it all just goes on here, pretty nice and tight. Nothing will come out. You can even try and shaking this. The deck slot, the extra deck slot won't fall out or anything. It's pretty sturdy. And right now, I'm going to show you the field. So let's get that started. And now we have the field right here. So basically, it's actually a very simple sort of architecture. I basically tried to copy it from the Zexal series. So basically, this thing is actually supposed to go on the hub, then fold up, and then this is supposed to fold all the way like an arc, as you can see. And it just stays like that, unless you tip it all the way from over there. So it's pretty nice. I actually put some locks on it, that way it doesn't like go push back like that or do anything like that. So it's pretty nice, I gotta say. It's not that bad, actually. I can basically place monsters in face-up attack position, face-up defense position like that, or even face-down defense position. And it won't really do anything to the card. It's pretty much sturdy all the way. And it looks really nice, I gotta say. Especially when the card that you're actually like showing right now is a super rare, so it looks really nice. It's a limited edition. No, it's not a limited edition, sorry. It's a non-first edition Danglong. First of the Yang Zing. Wait, no, it's an ultra rare, sorry. But yeah, it looks really nice, especially when your cards are like all shiny and stuff on it. So basically, it looks really nice. I'm going to show you what it looks like on it, but let me just go ahead and put it on my arm. I'm now putting it on my window because this is about one of the most simple places in my room that basically show the entire thing. So right now, I'm going to go ahead, take this part out. This is basically the thing that holds the wrist together with the dual disc. So pretty simple. I clicked it all in. It's super safe. It's lightweight. So light. Like, everything is being pushed down onto your arm, but, like, you don't feel it at all. It just looks really nice together like this. And I gotta say, I don't even need to check anytime. Like, I don't need to do anything, like, crazy or anything with this, because this is a Lego Duel Disc. It's not, like, something that you really want to bring to a tournament or something in order to play with someone else. But after all, it looks really nice, especially when the extra deck you like show it like that. Summon a monster. It's pretty nice. You lock it all in, then all you have to do is place the field. Now you place it on these 4 studs right here, like these gray studs, as you can see. Now, what this part does is it basically, this is right now in its standby mode. So basically it'll just stay like this, and pretty sturdy, I gotta say. And basically, right now we're going to go into duel mode. So basically, this folds up. How cool is that? So basically, these fold in like that. That way, all of the weight from the field goes onto the arm and not outside of the arm, because that's what happens with Lego Duelists. They basically, the field basically pushes them out of the field and they break. That's the problem. Now, now you might be asking, what happens if you tilt it? It'll all fall down. Now, I have this little 2x4 brick, and basically, it holds it really nicely, I gotta say. I even tried shaking it and everything. It holds really nicely. And, well, here's the thing. Sorry, my brother. Basically, here's the thing. It's really nice. Here, can you excuse me for a second? Sorry. Let's get back. Let's get back, and I gotta say, dueling with this, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really nice. I gotta say, that's what it looks like if you were in my first-person mode, like right there. It's all like tilted down. You can basically place your cards in the graveyard right here, and then you basically put your deck right there, draw right there. Pretty interesting. Extra deck slot right there. Not as bad as I thought it would be. So it's super lightweight. All the weight is distributed down onto the arm instead of the outside of the arm. And I gotta say, it locks up pretty nicely. I have my card right here. Yep, I have my card right here. And as you can see, summoning them is not that bad. Of course, I have to show it like this, of course, to my opponent. Like, face-up attack position, I would have to show it like this, in order for them to know what card they are doing. Face-up defense position. Face-down defense position. But, I gotta say, it's not that bad. Okay? I am still thinking of an idea to do the extra monster zones. I've been thinking that this entire space right here would be the extra monster zone, but I'm still thinking, okay? But as you can see, it looks really nice. And well, I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like to watch my other videos. I hope you subscribe, because I make some incredible content. And yeah, I just hope I do something in the future that can help with an idea like this. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.